While I was working, a bold pop-up appeared on my mobile screen about the Kailash temple, pondering whether it represented ancient Indian architecture or Indian technology. It immediately grabbed my attention. After reading the article and browsing through the picture gallery, I bid myself good night. In my dreams, I heard the noise of chisel and hammer, accompanied by the divine sound of Om. I was witness and tribal crafting something on a stone pillar. Namaste my dear explorers. This is Shaurya welcoming you to our channel Banarshi, Young Explorers of the Golden Sparrow. Here, weekends are trying to figure out why our Bharat Desh is also popularly known as the Golden Sparrow. Here is a disclaimer for all of you. This is our series Echoes of Eternity, where we, along with the guidance of our beloved Bharat Mata, will be exploring the significance of temple and so on. This series will be majorly divided into 4 categories, starting with the importance of temple, moving on to its architecture, then to Shaivatis and Vaishnavitis, and finally finishing off with the ancient aeronautical technologies by our ancestors. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. Just as I was about to inquire further, a heavenly brightening mountain caught my attention and I started walking towards it. Along the way I paused as I beheld an auspicious divine figure wearing a sari radiant in colors symbolizing love, fertility and celebration. Wearing and adored with golden jewelry, her sneer face graced with lotus eyes glowing with the light of knowledge. She sat on a stone bench, holding a saffron flag, representing fire, sacrifice and salvation. Along with her were 2 loyal companions, a lion and a peacock. As if anticipating my arrival for a long time, I walked towards her and greeted her. Namaste ma'am, myself Shaurya. I'm on my way to that brightening mountain which feels as if it's calling me there. The calm and composed lady gave me a graceful smile and allowed me to continue. It feels as if you've been here for a while. Do you know anything about the brightening mountain? I questioned. She replied, Namaste Shaurya. Yes, of course. It is the Kailash temple, a replica of sacred Kailash Dham. It is a temple? I questioned astonishingly. It would be very helpful if you could enlighten my knowledge by telling me about the divine marvel. I'm also on the same path, so it would be my pleasure to enlighten your knowledge. And with a cheerful smile, we started stepping. Along the way, she introduced herself. I am the proud mother of numerous scholars, warriors and creative children who are always busy finding the light of knowledge and adoring me with precious jewels such as the Shore Temple, Meenakshi Temple, Virupaksha Temple, Kailashnath Temple and so on. I looked at her with a confused gaze. She smiled and said, I am your Bharat Mata, my dear Shaurya, and I'm always there to enlighten the knowledge of my children and guide them towards their path. I freezed for a moment and then caught on along with the companions. As we were stepping, she inquired, Do you visit temples? On rare occasions, I replied. Have you ever explored the amazing world of temples? I eagerly replied, Yes, mother. Temples are common place where people gather to worship. She replied, No, my dear. Temples are not just prayer halls. They play a very significant role in our Hindu culture. They depict both the macrocosm of the inner space and the microcosm of the universe. I looked at her bewildered. She gave me a smile and said, "Don't get puzzled, my dear Shaurya. Let me simplify it for you. Do you know about Hinduism?" I replied, "Mother, it is a religion. I am Hindu." She smiled and said, "No, my dear. Hinduism is not just a religion. It is a spiritually science-based culture whose main objective is to connect the microcosm of the inner space with the supreme power of the macrocosm of our universe, for which temple acts as a secret door to connect mankind with the supreme power, to meditate us inside out and connect us with Prakriti by activating all our 7 healing chakras. Here, man gets a break from his daily hustle and is detached from the materialistic realm, for which temple architecture plays a very vital role. As mentioned in our ancient scriptures such as the Atharva Veda, Mansara Shilpa Sastra, Agni Puran and so on, authorized by our ancient sages and scholars. I was listening carefully as she continued. Temples have forever been hubs of wisdom, symbolizing and promoting equality and wisdom. Here, people are gathered and our ancient stories such as Ramayana and Mahabharata are depicted through traditional art forms. Here, people get an opportunity to earn their livelihood, and all the donations collected are used for funding education, feeding the poor, building roads and shelters and dharmashalas, along with places for orphanages, along with so many more good deeds. I gasped as I intook the knowledge. I never thought of such a great concept, and I was proud of our ancestors. As we continued walking, I expressed my curiosity to learn more and said, "But mother, how does temple architecture work to connect man with God?" To which she smiled and started explaining the answer. So my dear explorers, if you want to know the answer to this question, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Manashri, Young Explorers of the Golden Sparrow, and stay tuned. Thank you.